suffering there as he's not getting a whole lot done. We actually see Afterlife very aggressively pursuing art style all the way back towards the tier 2, but unable to finish the job.
Meanwhile, there's poking and prodding on General. He's got the malediction on him.
Has been relatively quiet. The only casualty on the field, the Dire Courier. Again, a big casualty, but for the most part, Scandal rolling with the punches, sitting at 21 CS despite the harass. Now Earth Spirit engages at bottom, and he's going to draw first blood as GeGe being helped out by Seneko. Usually by this time, he's solo killed an enemy carry. Just what the guy does whenever he plays bad, but regardless, he's at level 4.5, so he's looking quite good. He is a full level behind Ramses, but now the engagement into mid. Scandal's in trouble. GeGe comes in, gets the Sprout, and now trying to block him in, and they are going to be able.
They also have Artstyle dying, and that's what I think the better trade in the mid, because now you get the push.
Yep, they're going to try to push off of that, as you had mentioned. Well, yeah, then it's going to be their lead as well, so it's very close, but this is kind of what I think we expected, and I expect this action to pick up here.
Oh, yeah. And we might have a little bit more action mid, but then he's just going to get poked.
Oh, nice. Shackle off the Forge Spirit. No way to convert, though. Just not enough time.
Yeah, you don't want to commit because they don't really have vision.
And when Empire had moved so many down to bottom. 2-2. Go ahead. Up, Roar, Seneko. Yeah. And let's see if he's going to be able to get away. Damage too heavy. That's a Necro book already up on Ramsey, so 10 minutes, Tome's bot, and General's Blink Dagger should be done basically now. Yeah, he's got the gold for it, so he wants to buy it.
Didya's roared over here.
Yep. See if they can track him down. Shouldn't be that big of a problem. Sprouts himself in. Yep, gonna be able to chop on through as he has the Quelling Blade, so.
Coming in, so I want to see how Na'Vi are going to initiate, like you're talking about.
Na'Vi able to take the tier 1 top and then teleport back in time to save the tier 2. There's going to be a roar into the bat. General, though, again, there's going to be the swap from Artstyle, but the Chronosphere is on point. Death Ward is on point as well. General not able to do much, and he will be picked off the bounce of the Shuriken toss. Now Seneko, one shot from Dead, does end up dropping as well. 2-for-1 exchange so far. The Void hit the good sphere, but it ends up being 2 for 2 when all is said and done. Not good. They caught Afterlife, he time walked the damage away, but now Navi's converging. This could be big. General with his blink, he's going to take the sky, finds a target, finds Miposhka. He got shackled on the high ground. Now Seneko rolls in though, gets off a phenomenal magnetize. 2 down, and Empire just has to roll out. They're hurting too much. GeGe gets aggressive, shows up, and gets the Sprout onto the Beastmaster, who's then able to blink away before taking any damage. And buyback on this Witch Doctor. They really want to protect. Pull down on his up. Here comes Sunstrike. They're going to know what's going on. Let's see how dedicated they're going to be to trying to fight it out. Bat, 10 seconds until he's ready to use Lasso again.
Then he's got Pulse Snap onto Poshka. He's going to die at least. Wait. This is the nerf to Roche. This is what happens.
Oh, they're going to come in. There's going to be the roar to Seneko. Ramses gets out. There's a swap from Artstyle. Ramses caught from the high ground. There's a zoning Death Ward from King R, and they do manage to get the Roche. It's going to be Scandal that picks up the Aegis. And even though it was a noble effort, they did get Miposhka, as you said, trying to go in dark there. Just not enough, and Ramsey's power at this point. Oh, they caught GeGe! Got him with the Chronosphere, trying to TP away. Shackle follows it up immediately. Great kill. And now if you're them, do you decide to push this tower, Ryu? King R's coming over as well. Forge Spirit's doing too much damage. Looks like there won't be any follow-up.
And
Ramsey's finishing his book 3, so that's come out at a pretty good clip.
Speaking of heroes, Ramsey's about to get a free roar.
There you go. General's there to turn it around, though.
Oh, General.
Flame break. Dindy may end up dropping, and he will. He got the rock off in the meantime. King R using the Death Ward, but he's got to move. Everyone from Empire is so damn low, and yes, the damage output from GeGe showing itself. General helping chase down Miposhka. They're both dragged. Doesn't matter. Flame break on point. And Dindy, the only one to drop from Na'Vi, but a 1-for-3 trade, I think they'll take regardless of who they lose. Smoked up a couple, and oh, Courier! Courier got it again! GeGe on point with the Courier snipes, and that just puts the onus more on Empire. If they're watching very closely, they may have seen this with the ping. Oh, not going to matter as they are going to find General. And 4 staff, not enough. A couple of right clicks will do it. Just doing 1 damage you can, trying to buy time. Did manage to kill the Hawk at least, I guess. But now I think might be the time, with the Aegis still up and set to expire shortly, that
They're always going to be able to fight, and
counter push. Up there's going to Sphere. Chronosphere used. Artstyle swaps himself out. Scandal happy to take that. Deafening Blast catches two on the high ground, though. So buying a lot of time, and Scandal's actually taking a lot of damage from Forge Spirits. May even sack himself for the Aegis. Nah, just going to go ahead and hold on to it for now. They end up trading a lot of damage output. But the fact that the Void, and the Beastmaster is going to be backing off, I would imagine. Oh, hang on, General. Found someone. That's Afterlife. Sunstrike's actually going to be off the mark. Doesn't matter. They're able to clean him up. There's going to be a roar into Seneko, but the follow-up, not there. There's going to be a Death Ward swap from Artstyle. Isn't it enough? Seneko barely able to get out of range now. Artstyle just kind of running interference. There's going to be the boulder kick. King R ends up dropping. Great teleport in from Ditchira as he flanked them. And Empire now on the run. It's been a 2-for-2 exchange. Not as much as I think they would have liked to have gotten out of it, but now they've got eyes on Pashka. Do they have anything to knock him out?
yeah,
Yes!
Dindy.
Tornado just in time. So it'll be a 3-for-2 when all's said and done.
Really well played coming in. Picking off the Faceless Void first, personally, and I think he could have went something else. Blink Dagger is still very good on Faceless Void for the positioning. Time Walk, even though it got 6 pulled up.
Well, here we go. Engagement. Seneko, they engage. Gets magnetized off Empire, all clustered up. They do manage to get off a 2-man Chronosphere, and now Afterlife trying to find his target. Behind that General, eating a lot of damage. Finally, we do see the Crimson Guard deployed by Artstyle. Negates most of the damage output there possibly could be. It's a 2-for-1 exchange in favor of Na'Vi so far. And they do end up losing one more, as Artstyle caught from behind. Chasing him down to the low ground. Na'Vi's lost 3. Tornado's there. Oh, great jump through, but the ice wall's enough to slow them down. Mapashka can't catch up in time. Artstyle not quite as fortunate. Artstyle will end up being brought down. That was a track kill, and they can't get Dindy either. Nonetheless, Dindy the only survivor of that engagement from Na'Vi. There were at least
2, but can he survive? I want to make sure that he doesn't get picked off. Like we saw it one time when General got the lasso. He wasn't able to survive. They don't have the best saves as like a bench swap. Oh, but
there's going to be Sprout on Mipolshka. Afterlife and Ramses are there. Going to go ahead and spend just the, yep, they're going to finish off Ditchira. Yep, King R caught to the south of that as well. Unable to bring him down though. Healing up. Artstyle going to be caught from behind with the cast. No follow-up. No, there will be a follow-up. Tornado there to try to stop a beautiful 2-man shackle. There's going to be the spear. Only gets Seneko. Not that it matters, as they're going to clean up Artstyle, and then Seneko drops as well. Double kill overall for Afterlife, and Empire beginning to really look scary.
I think they're setting up for top lane. Might have some rotations coming in. Afterlife.
Now would be the time. General just pulled back. Yeah, they're going to get here just at the right moment. There's the roar of Ditchira. Follow up there. Death Ward to secure the kill. And Dindy wisely gets the hell out of dodge, as he's going to TP away. He's got 3,000 gold to spend. We'll see what he wants to end up spending it on, but that's a big kill. I mean, the way that the Furion is itemized, as opposed to going with, a complete utility approach, grabbing the mech or what have you, has instead gone drums and then added in the Dragon Lance and the Mjolnir. And they got a courier kill of their own. Didn't even see it happen, but they do manage to find the bat as well. And that's going to be, at this point, the game is just the inner beast. So, yeah, like when I look at Na'Vi, I just see, a Nature's Prophet who's gone right-click build, but they can't keep him alive. If he's caught at all, he's down, and then Dindy's gone with more of a utility approach. So
they have Gem on General. We're gonna get Afterlife here.
And here comes Scandal. The roar's gonna be behind that, right on the Dindy. They followed up. Artstyle's down. There's gonna be the Chronosphere. Caught 2, and there's just no damage. No damage at all from Na'Vi. They lose 3. And only King R is the one that, King R barely touched in that. They couldn't even bring him down. A triple kill for Afterlife. And that may just about be the nail. Empire so much credit, man. Like, it's not just that they're itemized better and yes, they're ahead. Whatever. Hang on, Tornado. It's actually going to catch 3. But they're just going to reset, I think. General lane breaks, knocks a couple back. They want to get something. Swap from Artstyle. Seneko got a 2-man magnetized off. He's trying to... This is just so broken up. Scandal's going to be forced out of the Sprout. Now Na'Vi's on the run. Has got him on the run. Dindy and Artstyle leading the way. King R's right there. Throws out the cast. BKB will prevent that. There's 3 down now from Empire. And Empire hanging around a bit too much, and really good counter play out of Na'Vi.
The thing that's helped Empire so much is having 2 of the Yeah, you need a buyback for Empire. You can test this Roche. If you get this, you get the Aegis and you get the cheese. But they only have one buyback. Wind Ranger, there you go.
Up, another pick. Afterlife, lasso dragged into the pit. He's going to be forced staffed up. He actually mantas out and gets to the low ground. He hits a huge sphere and got 3. Are you kidding me? Ramses reinitiating using the roar, and in the meantime, it's a triple kill for Scandal. Saneko, the next to drop. He's tracked. He's down. What an absurd play. The Manta paying off in a big way, and they caught General too. Buyback from Saneko. That's the gem and a full 5-man wipe. But what in the world is Saneko going to do now? He's by himself, and in terms of buyback.
From Bounty Hunter that saved him. Such a great play coming in.
Oh my God.
From Koshka, saving his ally there. MVP of that last fight.
GeGe as the hometown heroes get popped in the nose by the boys up the street. Empire happy to take a game 1, and what was a really interesting match, man. I mean, we saw some things in